Afternoon. We are heading to Palos Verdes, California, outside Los Angeles, on Friday for our first tournament of the spring season. We're really excited about it. We've never been there before and don't know a lot about the golf course, but it's a change for us. We've been going to Puerto Rico to open our season the past few years. It's kind of hard to travel to Puerto Rico, so we're going to stay here. The golf course, as I understand it, Janie Jackson on our team has played there. She was at Arizona her freshman year, and their team played in this tournament, and she said it's a demanding yet fair and enjoyable golf course. The competition's great. So I like the idea of starting out our season and getting a good measuring stick as to where we are and what we need to do to get better. The lineup will be Janie Jackson, Emma Talley, who's a freshman on our team, had our lowest scoring average in the fall, Nicole Morales, another freshman, and Mia Landrigan, a sophomore.
Quick comment. Emma, just take us through what you're expecting this season and what you see with this group.
I'm a junior here, and this will be my second semester, obviously, and I'm just really excited about this year. Our team is awesome, and we have a great time together at all the tournaments in the fall. And last semester we lacked Janie Jackson, and it's going to be nice to have her back this semester. And I think everybody's been practicing a lot this winter, and I'm really excited to get the season started.
Questions?
Nick, tell us about what you saw in her when you were recruiting her, what she's done since she's been here. I guess she's the de facto leader of this team.
Well, she is the U.S. Amateur Champion year before last, so yeah, we can put her on the cover. You know, Emma won more consecutive AJGA Open tournaments than anybody in the history of junior golf, so that was impressive to me. We started recruiting her in 8th grade, and she made numerous trips to Tuscaloosa, and you know, I kind of like the fact that her first trip here, her mother sat in the passenger seat, I was driving, and before we drove out of the golf center parking lot, Emma was almost up in between us and talked the whole time. So she was always enthusiastic about the University of Alabama, and we like to have people on our team that want to be here and are a good fit for our program. But at every level, Emma has excelled. Junior golf, high school golf, amateur golf, and now college golf. And you know, she is I don't know if it's de facto leader, but she is the leader. Her personality lends itself to that, as well as her resume.
How are you a better golfer now than when you got here, and how do you accept the leadership role?
I've been so blessed to be here at Alabama. I was so happy to be a part of this family here. And I think there are different aspects of my game that have gotten better. For sure, Mick has helped me so much on my short game. I definitely would not have been where I was with U.S. Amateur without that. My putting was horrendous, and my chipping game was bad before I got here. And with the help of my coaches and lots of the practice facilities and just everything that they give us, the opportunities that they give us here, I've gotten a lot better at all that. And also, I think it's great to be around a team. I'd never experienced being on a team before, and I think having players that are really good surrounding you makes you a better player.
In the time you've been here, obviously in high school you dominated in a lot of ways in Kentucky. The differences between high school golf and collegiate golf now after a couple of years under your belt, how big of a difference has that really been for you, maybe in terms of preparation at the time you prepared and things like that?
For sure. One reason I picked Alabama is because I knew that they were going to go to all the biggest tournaments. They were going to have the biggest competition. I knew that that was going to make me just a better player in general. And it's a lot different, but it's a good way to get better, to have the best competition around. And the preparation, I mean, instead of in high school and junior golf, you just kind of had all the people in the United States, and now you see people from all over the world. So lots more competition than in high school.
Nick, what has to happen for this team to compete for championships? What are you good at right now, and what do you need to get better at?
Well, I think, you know, personnel-wise, first of all, Janie Jackson's a big factor. You know, she is as a freshman, was all Pac-12. and had a good year at times last year, but it was a jump back to the East and whole different team, and it was a little bit of a adjustment for her. But, she didn't play in the fall. She had hip surgery, and she came out and won our qualifier and is under par for all the rounds we played. So, number one, you're putting in her scores, and you're not just throwing out the fifth player score, you're actually throwing out the fourth player score because she's going to be counting for us. So just pure stroke-wise, it makes a big difference to our team. Secondly, it provides more competition to get in our lineup every week when we qualify and select a team, because there's one less spot available, and they have to get better and they have to fight harder if they want to just travel. And hopefully we don't have girls that just want to travel, but that, like Emma just said, the higher the level of competition on our team, the better it makes our players. And if you can beat Emma Talley, you can play with anybody in the country.
What do you think about where this team's at, where it can be?
Like I said, last fall we lacked Janie, and that was definitely a dinger. But this semester is going to be really exciting. I think everyone's really excited to get to California. And we had qualifying this past weekend, and I think the coolest thing about our team is you never know who's going to go. It's always a competition between the 7 of us, and it's going to be a fun semester, and I think that we just need to continue to stay positive and to play our games and work hard.
Questions? Okay, thanks.
Thank you.